feeling this week now that you've had a week rest?
You're feeling good. During the bye week, I felt like the coaches took care of us. Still locked in mentally with all the film room, but they, kind of cut down on practices, shut down on the what to wear, and then in return, we got more film in and more time in the treatment room and whatever we need to do to get right for this upcoming game.
We went out of that last game. Did you just were you concussed, or what was the story?
Yeah, so I got hit early in the game, and obviously I kind of kept it to myself for a while. But then some people started. I told a couple people, and they kept a close eye on me, and then just symptoms kind of just didn't get any better, and so the doctors took a look at me and decided I had some symptoms of concussion protocol. So I went through a concussion protocol, all that. Took care of that last week, got through all that, and I'm good to go this Saturday.
What have you seen from Rice defensively, looking at that concussion?
Yeah, I think Rice is very disciplined, well coached, and they all have high motors. Play fast, play physical, and they don't give up on a play. They're going 100 miles per hour all over the field. So, if we don't go out there ready to go, they're going to punch us in the mouth and jump out at us early. And so we're aware of that, and we're just going to prepare for that. And I felt like practice day, our guys came back juiced, rejuvenated, had a lot of energy out there. I thought we were mentally locked in, and we're just going to have to go in there with a great mentality.
Does the team have that mentality throughout the whole bye week?
Yeah. No one, the coaching staff and everyone else made sure we weren't going to take that bye week off. Yes, it is a bye week. You don't have a game that Saturday, but that doesn't mean you can take a day off and what you need to accomplish. Again, they did take some strain off our bodies to get our bodies right, but mentally and of being locked into the game plan, whether it's watching film or in the treatment room, guys took care of their business, and guys stepped up and were great teammates.
Needing 2 wins in your last 2 games, just how have you seen the team kind of respond to that challenge?
Yeah, it's we're not putting too much pressure on ourselves, knowing that hey, we got to win these next 2 games. So we're taking it 1 week at a time, and just preparing the right way, practicing the right way, and myself, I'm not putting too much pressure, and at the end of the day, I'm going to go out there and practice in the film room and have fun, smile, love the game I do, and knowing that if I give it my all, I'll put myself in the best situation to be successful, and I think a lot of guys are doing that.
What did you see from Jason and Austin in the Louisiana State game in that second half?
Yeah, I think that those guys, stepped up, and just did their job. And they've done their job all of their career. And then if you do it in practice and do it in scrimmages, it's going to show up there on Saturday. So yeah.
How big has Ladarius been for you guys this year? You're a leader of this team. It seems like he's kind of grown into that role throughout his time here. Has it been important as you guys try to navigate this last little bit of the season?
Yeah, Ladarius has and always will be anchor for that defense. He's kind of a spark plug, high motor guy. He's not going to give up on a play, and he's just such a great example to being a great teammate, but also he has came to that role as being a leader and being more vocal and showing everyone else how things are done around here, and he makes big time plays, and that's what you want your leaders and you want your great players to make big plays in clutch situations, and he's done that time and time and again, not just this season but during his career. So it's nice when your quarterback, you might have 3 and out, you might be in a little rut on offense, knowing that Ladarius he's on the other side of the ball. He's playing with you. You don't have to play against him. I go up against him every day in practice. I'm glad on Saturdays he's on the other side of on my team. And it's a nice little security blanket to have him on the other side of the ball.
Guys like that now?
Do what?
You need guys like that now with the spot you're in.
Yeah, I think great players make big time plays in November. And Ladarius is one of those guys that will put himself in the best situation. He'll practice 110 miles per hour, and which will translate into Saturday. So you'll see him every Saturday making a big-time play, making clutch plays, and I don't expect nothing less from him these last 2 games.
You're down to your last 2. You started to think about, just your legacy here, what you've contributed over your time? Is that important to you?
I don't know if I look back at it and kind of, thought about the past or whatever, but what I have done is knowing that my time is coming to an end, and I think Coach Feeder said today we only have 11 more days guaranteed together, and so I know each time I step there on that football field, it's closing, and I make sure I take it all in, and but in reality, I think it just drives me to play harder, to be more mentally locked in, to put more time into the film room, to be in the training room, to just breathe, live, love the game of football. I think that's the biggest thing. That's kind of me thinking about that. It just made me put in, that much more time.
Have you just enjoyed it so much, the time here and what you've accomplished?
Yeah, I think I have. Obviously, I've had some ups and downs. Whether it's during the season, during the off season, I've had my fair share. But the overall experience has been nothing but great and blessed. And it was more than anything I could have asked for and dreamt of as a kid. It's truly amazing, but not just so much the game of football. I knew I already loved that, but it's about the relationships I made with the teammates, with the coaches, that I'll have those relationships forever, and that that I'll carry those on with me until I die. So that's really the coolest thing to see, is I've made some lifelong friends, I've made some best friends, and I've made relationships that'll last forever, and that means almost more to me than the game of football itself.
Thanks, Mason.